8 Coronation Street spoilers for this week. Becky plots to kill Costello, and Theo inspires a cowl tale for Todd. Will Becky reach her darkish plot? In Coronation Street spoilers for this week. The stakes have in no way been better as Becky heads to the sanatorium to complete off-die. Costello, however, receives interrupted. At the same time as Todd Grimshaw sinks deeper into the nightmare of coercive manage. Elsewhere, Theo lies that Todd injured himself on a drunken nighttime out. But, will his lies be believed? Here's the whole lot. This is going on in Coronation Street spoilers for this week. 1. Becky holds a mystery meetup. Lisa drops a bombshell on Becky that threatens to blow her cowl huge open. They assume they have tracked down the lad who attacked Costello, and he is going with the aid of using the call soap. Becky acts innocent, insisting she's in no way heard of him. However, visitors understand that at the back of that facade, her thoughts is racing. Later, she sneaks off to fulfill soap in mystery. This clandestine assembly confirms simply how deep Becky's connections to the crook underworld simply go. The meetup is all approximately getting her fingers on Costello's burner and private phone. Soap passes them over without fuss. However, simply as Becky clutches the goods. The sound no person desires to pay attention cuts through the air police sirens. The panic is palpable, highlighting that Becky is now not one step ahead, she is walking out of road. 2. Becky plots to kill Costello. If we notion Becky had limits, this week proves us wrong. Lisa breaks the information to Becky. The docs are waking Costello from his caused coma. This is the instant Becky has been dreading. If Costello wakes up and talks, her lifestyles is over. Over on the sanatorium, Becky sneaks around, ensuring the coast is obvious. Then, in authentic Becky style, she swipes a syringe, absolutely set on completing Costello off earlier than he opens his eyes. It is a chilling escalation from fraud to tried murder, pushed with the aid of using natural self-preservation. But simply as she's approximately to strike, she unexpectedly comes face to face with Lisa. The anxiety is sky high. The syringe nevertheless in Becky's hand. I assume this disagreement is pivotal. Lisa is a detective, and seeing her spouse soaring over an inclined witness with a weapon ought to be the very last puzzle piece. Is this the instant her lethal plan unravels? Or can she bluff her manner out but again? 3. Todd covers the fact. The mental toll on Todd is turning into insufferable to watch. Dev hears approximately the housebreaking and heads immediately to the flat. Just then, Todd strolls out of the shower, towel in hand, and immediately scrambles for a cowl tale. He claims he is best simply returned from London. The precise narrative Theo informed him to paste to and insists the reduce on his head is not anything extra than the aftermath of a boozy afternoon. It is heartbreaking to look Todd, common Lisa quick-witted and confident, decreased to reciting a script to defend the person who's hurting him. Dev listens. However, is he shopping for Todd's tale? Or is the fact approximately to return back out? Dev has acknowledged Todd for years. Genuinely he can feel the worry at the back of the bravado. 4. Theo maintains with the health regime. Theo's manipulation strategies shift from violence to insidious manage disguised as care. Theo gives Todd with a health watch and shows that now he is returned from London, he ought to keep on together along with his schooling and set himself a 10K goal. Todd's coronary heart sinks. The watch isn't always a gift, it is a shackle. A manner for Theo to screen his each circulate and punish him if he fails. As he returns from his run in agony, Christina takes him in for a cuppa. As a looking Theo's face darkens. Will Todd speak in confidence to Christina? Theo's jealousy is terrifyingly possessive. He perspectives any interplay Todd has with others as a chance to his manage. And Christina's kindness would possibly inadvertently placed her with inside the firing line. 5. Meghan and Daniel flirt. Will beams as he scrolls through a textual content from Meghan, who well-known shows she's implemented for a task at Weatherfield High. Over with inside the Rovers, Meghan spills the trendy to Daniel she's bagged an interview email. Daniel's happy and, with a cheeky grin, slips in a date request. Meghan says yes, and Daniel's over the moon. But throughout the room, Will's face tells a special tale. He is fuming. The smile's lengthy gone, changed with the aid of using a hurricane brewing beneath the surface. It is obvious that Will's emotions for Megan are a ways extra extreme than he shall we on. And seeing her circulate on with Daniel is triggering a risky aggression inside him. Can Will preserve his cool? Or is he approximately to blow his cowl? 6. Dee Dee fails to make promises. Ollie flashes a smile and floats the concept of spending Christmas Day together. Dee Dee, cool as ever, dodges the commitment, leaving Ollie searching greater than a touch deflated. The festive cheer takes a knock and Ollie's sulk says it all. I suppose Dee Dee's reluctance stems from a worry of having too deep, too fast. However, she dangers pushing Ollie away absolutely if she would not allow her shield down soon. 7. Maria and Eva feud. Some rivalries by no means die. Maria fires off some sharp digs at Eva, who speedy attempts to close the row down. But Maggie's eyes are huge open. She clocks each frosty trade and is aware of there may be problem brewing among the pair. Maggie is a pointy observer, and having an interloper witness the toxicity among Maria and Eva may deliver a sparkling attitude to their countless bickering. 8. Will squares as much as Liam. Will's unstable mood is turning into a chief purpose for concern. Meanwhile, Liam casually quizzes Will approximately his time in Hull and cheekily asks if there may be a lady friend with inside the picture. Will bristles directly away, taking offense, and earlier than all people can blink he is squaring as much as Liam. This response is disproportionate and alarming. It indicates Will is hiding something good-sized approximately his beyond in Hull. Maria watches on, horrified, if Will cannot cope with easy query without resorting to violence. How lengthy earlier than he does something absolutely regrettable.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.